Hello, my name is Sarah McLean. I'm glad you're joining me today. I run the McLean Meditation Institute in Sedona, Arizona, where I lead meditations every single week, and it's a different one each time. This week I talked a lot about mantras and led people into a mantra meditation. And there are so many mantras in this world. The term mantra now is commonly used to mean some key phrases or terms, such as it's a win-win for everybody. Each group has a particular mantra that represents its special view or goal, whether it's a corporation or a political party. Just think of their slogans. That's what the word mantra seems to refer to today. Mantras really are designed to, at least used today, are designed to share a common expression or a shortened communication. But in the yoga tradition, mantra is used in a different way. The word mantra is made up of two root words, man or manas, and tra, which means instrument. The word mantra in the yoga tradition consists of the use of sacred sounds, and each is instilled with an intention to transform the mental activity into a positive direction. Mantras are probably the most powerful and commonly used of all the meditation methods, and for a good reason. Most of us have thoughts in words. We think our thoughts. And not only do they have a sound, if we listen to the words, you can hear the sounds of those words. But our thoughts also are infused with meaning. And it's the meaning of the words that lead to more and more and more thoughts. In meditation, a mantra is designed to interrupt the activity, the default activity of the mind, so that the mind can settle down and settle more and more, so that we become more aware of the underlying presence that is underneath all the thoughts, that is present while the thoughts continue to change and come and go. There's an underlying eternal presence. Some mantras that are not part of the yoga tradition could include words like Maranatha. Maranatha. It means come, O Lord, in ancient Aramaic. You can try and use it now, just coordinating it with your breath. Ma on the inhale, Ra on the exhale, Na on the inhale, and Tha on the exhale. Let's do it now. As you continue to repeat Maranatha, you may notice that when you have your eyes closed, you start to settle down just a little bit. And it's not because of the meaning of the word, but it's the repetition and it's the ability for the mind to settle just for a moment. There's also the mantra Shalom. There's also the mantras Kyrie eleison and Christi eleison. Some people use the word Alleluia, Alleluia as a mantra. You can use the word one as a mantra. You can repeat almost any word as long as it doesn't stimulate any extra additional thoughts that you have to deal with your eyes closed. You can use almost any word without meaning as a mantra in meditation. In the yoga tradition, there are 4 paths of yoga, which means union. And all 4 paths, whether it's the path of knowledge or jnana yoga, devotion or bhakti yoga, or action or karma yoga, or whether the Raja path, which is the royal path, which can contain postures and pranayamas and mantras. The path of yoga is about creating a union. It's about creating a yoke between your awareness and everything else. Yoking your attention and your awareness with what you think and what you say and what you do. So some mantras in the yoga tradition are used to help with concentration, with work, with dealing with emotions. There's so many types. Some are longer prayers like the famous Gayatri mantra. Some of you may have heard like Om Namah Shivaya, I bow down to consciousness, or I bow down to Lord Shiva. Yet for those of us who are brought up in the Judeo-Christian tradition, that doesn't sit well necessarily. It may start creating all kinds of new thoughts. So the shorter mantras are called bija mantras. Bija means seed. And bija mantras often start with Om. Actually, Om, whether you spell it O-M or A-U-M, is a bija mantra that can be used for all kinds of practices. Sometimes there are bija mantras called Shakti mantras. And they're often mantras used to cultivate awareness of the feminine principle or goddess who is the manifestation of sound. In the Vedic tradition, the precursor to Hinduism, 5,000-6,000 years ago, there was considered to be two core principles of creation. There was the actual masculine principle called Purusha. Purusha is this full field of potential. Then there is the feminine principle called Shakti. Shakti moves within the field of Purusha and is the creatrix as it interacts with itself and the field of all potential. So quite often Shakti mantras, it's spelled S-H-A-K-T-I, carry the forces of nature in the words, such as the energies of the sun or the moon, or electricity and magnetism, love, light, wisdom. Shakti mantras seem to hold and propel that life force energy, the Kundalini force. It helps to open up the movement. Here are some bija mantras there are 8 that are primary, that have corresponding powers. Om. That is about the power of pure consciousness, the power of pure awareness. Aim is the energy of sound. It's the creative power of knowledge and guidance. A-I-M. Hreem is the solar energy, the power of illumination, radiance, and reflection. H-R-I-M. Hreem. Shreem, that's the lunar energy, the cooler energy that cultivates the power of reflection and devotion. S-R-I-M. Shreem. Kreem, K-R-I-M. This cultivates the electric energy, the power of action, expression, and transformation. Kreem. Kaleem. This cultivates magnetic energy, the power of love, attraction, connection. Kaleem, K-L-I-M. Hum, H-U-M, is the power of fire, the power to purify, protect, and remove negativity. H-U-M. Then there's stream, which has the power to stabilize and hold, creating structure. S-T-R-I-M. Today, let's use Om, the prime mantra. It's the whole field of consciousness. It helps to purify the nervous system. And it's often divided into 3 letters, A-U-M. A referring to creation, the awakened state, and the creator. U as the sustenance, the movement, and the preserver, and M as the dissolution and the transformation. Om tends to be more of a masculine force which gets you ready to say the feminine mantras. So let's begin now, just closing your eyes. And whether you're listening to me or whether you want to say this silently, we'll chant easily the sound of Om. It serves to open and clear the mind for meditation. It draws the sound up the spine, through the center points of energy, and out the top of the head. And you can imagine this if you like. Om also means yes. So relaxing the body and either capping the eyes or closing them completely as you're sitting down. You can listen to me or sing along with me as we chant the sound Om. Silently repeat the sound Om 3 more times at your own pace. And when you feel complete with that, simply become aware of the body as you completely relax and let gravity connect you to the earth. And let your spine reach for the sky. And bring your attention to the breath. And after clearing our field with this pure awareness of the word Om, we're going to introduce another Bija mantra, AIM. And you can say it silently to yourself. It's pronounced A-I-M, AIM. Some people pronounce it A-I-N-G, AIM. You can play with it with your eyes closed, noticing any difference or preference to this mantra. And we're going to silently repeat this mantra, AIM. This is the mantra of knowledge and speech. It helps us to access all higher knowingness and intelligence. And as we use it, we can become aware of the fact that it is the mantra of wisdom and understanding. It can orient us toward whatever we're seeking. It awakens our Buddhi mind, our Buddhi Maya Kosha. Some people call it the Bodhi mind, the knowingness. So as we close our eyes and as we sit comfortably, we can start to silently repeat the mantra, AIM. You don't have to coordinate it with your breath. Simply repeat it without trying to control or regulate it. The repetition of the mantra is very gentle and relaxed. There's no need to adjust it or enunciate it. It's a simple, easy, gentle listening. If your attention drifts away to a sound out there or in your own mind, or an emotion, or if you notice you're waiting for something to happen, come right back to this mantra. Remember to be kind to yourself and gently repeat the mantra. And whenever you notice your attention has drifted away, gently return your attention right back here. I'll ring the bell once now and once after another 10 minutes. We're going to empower this bija mantra by beginning the mantra with the word Om and finishing the phrase with the word Nama. Om is the field from which everything arises, that masculine field. Aim is that wisdom and intelligence that arises from the field. And Nama means the field curves back within you to create this wisdom, this creativity, this knowledge, this pursuit of your passion. So let's begin. And remember that it's important not to try too hard, that the repetition of the mantra is very gentle and relaxed. There's no need to force or concentrate. Be very kind to yourself as we begin this mantra. Om, Aim, Nama. Repeat it to yourself silently. There's no particular rhythm or pitch. Just allow it to come and go as it does, and listen to it like an internal chant, with your whole body relaxed. Om, Aim, Nama. Om, Aim, Nama. Keep coming back. Keep your body relaxed. Continue to repeat the mantra. Om, Aim, Nama. It doesn't matter how many times you have to refocus on the mantra. Remember to focus on the sound of the mantra rather than the meaning of it. Om, Aim, Nama. Take your attention off the mantra and sit with your eyes closed. It's always important to come out of meditation slowly. So we'll sit in this stillness for a minute or two and I'll keep track of the time. Meanwhile, notice the stillness and appreciate yourself for taking this time to meditate. With your eyes closed, you can begin to give yourself some deeper breaths through your nose. Feel the space around you as you stretch your body into it. And simply keep your eyes closed as long as you like. When you are ready to open them, you do so first with a downward gaze. Don't open them faster than you want to. Take your time coming out of meditation because quite often you're at a very deep state of rest. Remember not to judge the value of your meditation by the experiences you have in the meditation. Quite often, the meditation helps to enliven these qualities in you, enliven the silence, enliven your own presence, and enliven your wisdom. But it's not to be seen, really, until you walk through the world. Are you wiser? Are you clearer? Do you listen to your inner knowing more? Are you more attuned to what you feel and what you think? And is there integration between that and what you do? This is all the enlivenment of that innate wisdom and innate creativity. So it's always important to remember that no matter what your experiences are in meditation, they are going to be seen, or the benefits will be seen outside of meditation. So be sweet to yourself and realize that you're really doing something very nourishing for yourself. Give yourself some deeper breaths and stretch. And also, if this mantra comes to you outside of meditation, it's my sense that it's best to use a mantra formally, seated, when you're sitting here. Some mantras are used as prayers, but this one is a transcendent mantra, a mantra to enliven the very, very subtle nature of your buddhi maya kosha, that mind layer, that knowingness layer, that intelligence layer that's inside you. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for spending this time meditating with me. Together, we can make a big change on this planet. We can really bring back harmony and peace and acceptance and love.